Hey Cats, I'm Sam.
And I'm Maddie.
And welcome to this year's Wildcat Weekly Senior Edition, a tradition here at Rockbridge.
At the end of every year, the journalism students get together and put together a video dedicated to all of the seniors.
We got a few interviews during the senior sunrise and also a bunch for the past couple weeks.
We've compiled and put all these videos together for you, and we can't wait to share all these memories with you guys.
Let's go watch it.
I'm here with
Nicholas Vargas.
Nick. What are you most excited for senior year?
I'm most excited for tennis season. Having Joe on the team, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, exciting! What do you want to tell your graduated self?
Congratulations. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of work, but we made it.
I'm here with
Madeline.
What are you most excited for this senior year?
I'm excited for searching for where I'll spend the next 4 years of my life.
What do you want to tell your graduated self?
I want to tell my graduated self just to not stress and to look forward to good times.
Hi. I'm here with
Sophia Smith.
Sophia. What are you excited for senior year?
Oh gosh, I'm excited for all the football games.
And what would you tell yourself as you walk across the stage?
Oh gosh, okay. I'll think that this is a really fun 4 years and that we made the best of it.
I'm here with
Sydney.
Sydney. What are you most excited for this senior year?
Spending every single day with the top cat, Cameron Elizabeth Terry.
What do you want to tell yourself when you graduate?
Good job for making it through school. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brady.
And I'm Clay.
I would like to thank Shane Watts, Travis Rogers, and Miss Courtney for help getting me through the years.
I would like to thank Miss Sherman and Miss Watts. They definitely really helped me out this whole year and last year.
I'd like to thank Miss Steiner for putting up with me for 4 years in a row because I don't think any other teacher does that. And Miss Watts because she also did me for 3 years, and that's pretty hard to tolerate. So, props to them. But I think most of all, just the connections with people you get to develop and I guess see grow into.
I like to thank Miss Watts for being an amazing teacher and a great role model and being a helpful person. And also, I'm gonna miss hanging out with my friends at school and just missing seeing them all the time.
I would like to thank definitely Miss Steiner and Mr. Wheeler and Miss Kincaid for just never giving up on me, even when I felt like giving up on myself.
Thanks, Coffee.
I'm Chloe Moore, and I'd like to thank all my teachers for making this the best senior year possible.
I'd like to thank Miss Youngblood for getting me into Spanish and really giving me a passion for that and helping me to get the motivation to keep through that for 4 years. I'd like to thank Miss Fitz for making the band department so fun. It's really been the anchor for my high school stint. I'd also like to thank Mr. Rodenizer for making the difficult classes that he gives more tolerable. And I'd just like to thank all of the staff for making this a fun place to be.
Hi, my name is Drew Potter, and I want to thank Ms. Krantz for such an amazing STA experience, and Mr. Himmelman for such an amazing yearbook experience, and in the wise words of Mr. Rodenizer, don't be annoying, don't suck, and get better. Thank you, Rockbridge.
I want to thank all my cousins and brothers. They really made it easy to go through high school. I want to thank some teachers. I want to thank Ms. Steiner, really nice. I want to thank Poston, he always got some good advice over there. Just listen to him if you ever have him. Also want to thank Dundacker. He's really cool and funny, I feel like. And Harden is definitely my favorite. Always talks about basketball. I mean, who wouldn't like it? Coming from a basketball player myself, I think I'd love his class.
I'm thankful for Mr. Wallace, Miss Steiner, and Miss Watts.
I'm thankful for Mr. Wallace and Miss Graham.
I want to thank Wally, Miss Higgins, and Miss Steiner, and Mr. Miller.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Tuttle and Miss Watts for always having my back throughout school.
Thank you, Miss Steiner.
I'm Ella Culp.
And I'm Josie Cooner.
Thank you, Mr. G. We won't forget Champa Rice.
I'm Nick Falds.
I'm Cody Harding.
Venus Slagle.
Thomas Winder.
And we want to give a big thank you to Miss Fitz and the music department as a whole for bringing us all together and giving us a lot of memories.
I want to thank Lieutenant Watts for helping me get through my junior year.
I wanted to thank Miss Clay for getting me through my junior and senior year.
I would like to thank Miss Steiner and Miss Ledbetter.
I'd like to thank Miss Steiner and Miss Ledbetter also.
I want to thank Miss Henson, Miss Ramsey, and Poston.
Hi, I'm Merrick Bridges, and I want to thank Miss Armstrong and Miss Fitz for being the best teachers and mentors.
The people I would like to thank is Mr. Miller, Miss Ledbetter, Miss Lloyd when she was still here, Miss Ramsey, and a few other people, but those were the most significant.
I'm Noah Ham, and some teachers I'm going to miss is Miss McKenzie and Miss Aaron, the art teachers.
I'm going to miss all of my 12th and 11th grade teachers, including Miss Steiner, and I'd like to thank my auto tech teacher, Mr. Walters, for doing everything that I had problems with my car.
I would like to thank my sister for getting me through high school.
I'd like to thank Miss Ritter for keeping me awake during AP Bio most of the time.
I'd like to thank Miss Clay for being a real one.
Hi, I'm Madeline Jones. As a senior, I would like to thank Mr. Hamelman for providing a safe space for me throughout my years in high school and really being a mentor while exploring my interest in photography.
I'm Emily Humphreys, and I'd like to thank Miss Watts for helping me get through the struggles of senior year. I don't think I could have done it without her.
My name is Alana Edwards, and I would like to give advice. Don't let your opinion of yourself come from somebody else. As long as you're happy and you're not hurting yourself or someone else, it doesn't matter. You can be whoever you are.
So, some advice I have for underclassmen is to not stress out so much about the year. It is your last one, but that also means that it's the last year you're going to be face to face with your friends you made here. So, enjoy the moments that you have with them and try to enjoy your class as much as you can.
So hello underclassmen, so I'm Alexander, and my advice would be don't be afraid to challenge yourself, whether that's academically, socially, in sports, or any jobs or extracurriculars.
Hello underclassmen, I'm Yusuf, and my advice to you guys is you got 4 years in here, try something new, get outside of your comfort zone, join clubs, do activities, make these 4 years to remember.
Hi, my name's Rio, and my advice is to find a community or a team to be part of during high school.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and my advice is to not let school take over your life and to have fun.
Hi, I'm Lena, and my advice for the underclassmen is everything will be okay in the end and to just focus on having fun.
Hi, I'm Lydia, and my piece of advice for you guys is that at the end of the day, it's not that deep, so try to enjoy the moment.
I am Liam, and my advice is to do the talent show.
I'm Keely. I'm Jennifer. And our advice to the lower class is learn how to park. Shower.
A wise man once told me, even when you had great loot, you still go for the win.
Advice that I have for upcoming freshmen or any in RCHS, don't stay in the bathrooms. I promise you it's not worth it.
Some advice to upperclassmen is don't care what other people think. Be yourself and do what makes you happy. Reach the limits. Go past them.
My name is Kaden Nicely, and my advice for the underclassmen is to always get your work done and get it done on time. It'll be worth it.
My advice to the lower classmen is just be yourself and, don't let people judge you and stuff like that,
Advice for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors is do your homework.
I'm Katie Carrington.
And I'm Alyssa Hunter.
And we will miss the girls lacrosse team.
I'm going to miss Mr. Harden.
I'm Sincere. My favorite thing about high school is leaving it.
I'm Andrew Hughes. My favorite thing about high school is playing football.
I'm Christian Staten, and my favorite thing about high school is the auto tech shops.
My favorite place in the high school is Miss Sherman's room because she's great and she's helped me through high school tremendously. And my favorite thing that throughout high school was hanging out with my friend Navarro because she's great.
And my favorite thing about high school is probably playing sports for the school and, hanging out with my friends at lunch and stuff like that.
I'll miss Miss Ledbetter, Miss Higgins, Miss Steiner, Mr. Harden, and I'm gonna miss the friends that I hanged out with.
So what I'm gonna miss about high school is that all the memories that was held here with me and all my friends and stuff, and I'd also like to have a big thank you to Miss Ledbetter for being the greatest teacher ever.
I'm going to miss junior year AP Chem class with Mr. Rodenizer our first period.
I'm Mackenzie Marshall, and what I miss the most is that my friends and my teachers, and for you underclassmen, you can meet new friends and new teachers.
I'd like to thank all the teachers and staff who have supported me along my way through high school. Something I'm gonna miss is just coming in every day, seeing my friends, being able to talk and hang out. And, it means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, RCHS, for all the great memories. It really has gone by quick. I'd especially like to thank my coaches here at RCHS and especially my teammates for always pushing me to be my best and just being there for me. Thank you.
I would like to thank Coach Winfield, Miss Clay, and Miss Holton. They have been awesome for me here and moving in, and they really helped me to have a good, enjoyable time here at Rockbridge.
I would like to thank Ms. Clay, Ms. Payne, and Ms. Steiner for being wonderful teachers, for teaching me new things that I now love, and for being advocates for my 504 plan, because that's really important.
Hey Cats, I just want to thank everyone at RCHS, especially Miss Ramsey. Thank you so much. What I'm going to miss the most is our brotherhood from the soccer team. We've grown up so much, and learning what we're going to do next is so special to me.
Hi, I'm Lily, and what I'm going to miss most about this school is all the friends I made and all the teachers that helped me throughout the year. I would like to thank Miss Steiner and also Miss Holton because she's the reason why I'm going to college for journalism.
My advice for underclassmen is to put yourself out there and don't look at Coach Glass in the eyes.
My advice to underclassmen is to not be afraid to try new things.
I would like to thank my teachers who have supported me along the way. And I also really want to thank my soccer team for always being a brotherhood that I can come back to season after season, and that has really never left my side ever since 3rd grade and up until now. Honestly, at freshman orientation, when they said that 4 years goes by fast, I laughed in their faces. But now that I'm coming to the end of senior year, I really believe them because this 4 years has not only shaped me and made me who I am today, but will continue to shape me for the rest of my life. And it really has been an incredibly quick 4 years.
My advice to underclassmen is to always strive for your dreams.
I'm going to miss journalism class with my favorite teacher, Miss Holton.
Balls out, go Cats.
Once a Wildcat.
Once a Wildcat.
Once a Wildcat.
Once a Wildcat.
Always a Wildcat.
Always a Wildcat.
Always a Wildcat.
Always a Wildcat.
Roar!
Roar!
Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Roar!
Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.